Author wrong, please make a quibble. The main purpose of the early stage is to strengthen the impression of the setting. Of course, there is also the idea of the author wants to be lazy. After more than 10 chapters, he began to omit writing, repetitive content is replaced by ellipsis. After 30 or so chapters, it is even more omitted, unimportant simulations are basically taken in a few crosses. As for the progress, I actually feel that the progress is very fast. The protagonist now has the strength of the best in the Shangnan level. This is only 40 chapters. If the night of the genocide is solved now, this book will really be finished in less than 200,000 words. It's been a few years since I opened the book, and I'm still a little uncomfortable. I hope everyone finds this subject interesting, and you can tolerate it a little bit, and it will definitely be improved in the future. By the way, please see some more book reviews. At the age of 6, you entered the ninja school to study. Because of Uchiha's background, you were assigned to a good class. On your left is Hinata, and on your right is Yamanaka Ino. 6 years and 1 month old, you learned the chakra extraction technique, and you got the first strand of chakra, you are very happy. At 6 years and 2 months, you learned the technique of avatars. At 6 years and 3 months, you learned the transformation technique. At 6 years and 4 months, you learned the technique of avatars. At 6 years and 5 months, your shuriken throwing skills have been greatly improved. At 6 years and 6 months, you learned the art of fire escape and fireball, and got the attention of the Uchiha clan. At 6 years and 7 months, Suzuki Uchiha took the initiative to find you and said that you were the second best genius in the class. He recognized you and planned to train with you to build the glory of Uchiha. But you are dismissive of Suzuki Uchiha, and you don't have time to pay attention to this little brat who doesn't know anything. 6 years and 8 months old, Naruto Uzumaki challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 9 months old, Yamanaka Ino confessed to you, but he didn't get your response. Yamanaka Ino was very disappointed. At 6 years and 10 months, you started planning to escape. At 6 years and 11 months, your overall strength has reached the level of genin. At the age of 7, the night of the genocide came, you fled in the chaos, the previous preparations worked, but you underestimated the strength of Uchiha Itachi, was discovered by Uchiha Itachi, you are dead. This simulation is over. Please select the income you want from the following 2 options. 1. The chakra of the genin level. 2. The thing you held in your hand before you died. I choose 1. Uchiha Setsuna made a choice. The next moment, Uchiha felt that a burst of energy suddenly surged out of his body. Flowing in one's own body. Is this the chakra of the genin level? Uchiha suddenly stretched out his hand and clenched it into a fist shape. The content of chakra is divided into 2 parts. 1 is the amount of chakra. 1 is the control of chakra. And now, Uchiha has reached the genin level in both aspects. For all ninjas, chakra is the foundation. Only with chakra can we have other possibilities. Ninjutsu, taijutsu, illusion. It's all about chakra. Uchiha entered the woods in an instant. With a thought, he condensed the chakra on his feet, looked at the tall tree trunk in front of him, and rushed up directly. After reaching a height of more than 10 meters, Uchiha slowed down in an instant. Landing. Uchiha instantly condensed chakra into his fist. He punched the tree trunk with a punch. Boom! A lot of bark splashed out. A depression appeared in the trunk. Good. Uchiha nodded instantly. I can get such a harvest in 1 simulation, and I will have a high chance of surviving the night of the genocide. You can do 1 simulation a day. I still have more than 300 chances to simulate. Returning home, an old man was busy in the yard. Hearing the sound, he raised his head quickly. After seeing Uchiha for an instant, he showed a smile. I'll be back in an instant. Grandfather. What do you want to eat tonight? Grandpa made it for you. It's all right, Grandpa, just look at it. That's fine, I'll make your favorite steamed pork. Grandpa, I'll go back to my room first. It is good. Uchiha returned to the room in an instant, felt the changes in his body again, and looked in the direction of the courtyard, even if his sight was blocked by the wall. But Uchiha seemed to be able to see the busy figure of the old man in an instant. It's nice to have a life simulator. As a traveler, Uchiha Setsuna knew very well the fate that the Uchiha family would usher in the future. On the night of the annihilation, no one could survive except Uchiha Itachi and Uchiha Sasuke. No matter old or young, male or female, ninja or ordinary person. Not a single one was spared. This is genocide. At the first moment of awakening the memory of his previous life, Uchiha's idea was to leave Konoha, to leave this place of right and wrong. But after calming down, Uchiha instantly realized that things would not be so simple. First, he had no way to leave Konoha at all. A year later, I was only a student at the ninja school, not a ninja. If you want to leave Konoha's range, you can't even find an excuse to do the task. Second, even if you leave, what about your family? Uchiha Setsuna has no impression of his parents in this life. Died very early in the mission. But Uchiha's childhood was spent under the care of his grandfather in this life. It is impossible for Uchiha to leave his grandfather in this life and leave by himself. There is also the old grandma next door, who has been very kind to herself since she was a child. The opposite side treats herself as her own brother, and whenever she gets something delicious or fun, she will share it with Uchiha Setsuna as soon as possible. Uchiha couldn't just leave these people behind. But it's not that simple to take these people away together. Third, escaping from Konoha is only the first step. When Uchiha Itachi and Konoha found out that they and others fled, read www.yuyuganshu.com will definitely come to hunt down. At that time, how to resist these pursuits? The key is strength. If you don't have enough strength, what you can do is just empty talk. Only with great strength can you survive. This is the world, truth. Fortunately, I have a life simulator. For the next day's simulation, Uchiha suddenly looked forward to it. Because it is different from the simulation on the first day, Uchiha Channa has already obtained the chakra of the next level, and the starting point is higher. Uchiha Channa can do more things. There will be more gains from the life simulator. In an instant, dinner is ready. Okay, Grandpa, I'll come. Uchiha came to the restaurant in an instant. Grandpa, you eat too. Well. While eating, the old man said, in an instant, I know that you have longed to become a powerful ninja since you were a child, and you will enter the ninja school in a few days. You have a sense of urgency, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. Now you are very good among your peers. Uchiha nodded instantly. Grandpa, I know, I will pay attention. It is good. The old man smiled and said, go to rest early after eating. You have a lot of training time today. Take a good rest, and you will be in good spirits when you wake up tomorrow. The night passed quietly. The next day, after Uchiha finished breakfast, he went out and came to the woods. Start the simulation. This time try to escape early. Uchiha Setsuna set a general direction for his life simulation this time. The reason why he chose to escape in advance was not to leave his family behind and live alone. Instead, if he succeeded in escaping from Konoha, he could get more time for this life simulation. In order to get more profit. At the age of 6, you entered the ninja school to study. Because of Uchiha's background, you were assigned to a good class. On your left is Hinata, and on your right is Yamanaka Ino. At 6 years and 1 month, you learned the 3-body technique. 6 years and 2 months old, you got a ninjutsu scroll from your home and learned the art of fireball. At 6 years and 3 months, Naruto challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 4 months old, Yamanaka Ino confessed to you, but he didn't get a response from you, and was very disappointed. At 6 years and 5 months, Suzuki Uchiha took the initiative to find you and said that you were the second best genius in the class. He recognized you and planned to train with you to build Uchiha's glory together. But you are dismissive of Suzuki Uchiha, and you don't have time to pay attention to this little brat who doesn't know anything. 6 years and 6 months old, you got a ninjutsu scroll from your home and learned the art of fire escape and Phoenix Immortal Fire. At 6 years and 7 months, you started planning to escape. 6 years and 8 months, Suzuki Uchiha challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 9 months old, Hinata developed a strong curiosity about you. 6 years and 10 months old, you left Konoha secretly, but were quickly overtaken by ninjas at the route, you died. This simulation is over. Please select the income you want from the following 2 options. 1. Fire Dunhao Fireball Technique. 2. The thing you held in your hand before you died. Uchiha Setsuna. Now the Uchiha family is all under surveillance, and there is no chance to escape at all. I was killed when I tried to leave Konoha. I didn't even wait for the night of extermination. Uchiha shook his head instantly. I choose 1. There are 2 options in total. The second option is Uchiha, and I can't determine what it is. But Uchiha felt instantly. Since he was caught and killed by the ninja at the route, there is a high probability that he has nothing in his hands. In comparison, the first option is undoubtedly a better choice. After Uchiha made a choice, a burst of information poured into Uchiha's mind. Immediately, Uchiha was the one who completely mastered the fireball technique of the fire dungeons, and was extremely proficient. But the second option, there are actually places that can be used. Under the condition of knowing the second option, in the life simulator, maybe I will deliberately grab something very precious in my hand before dying. In this case, I can choose the second option. The second life sim is over. Uchiha Setsuna did not walk out of the woods, but continued to stay in the woods for ninja training. The life simulator can indeed bring a lot of benefits to Uchiha Setsuna. Now Uchiha Shana already has the chakra and fireball skills of the shinobi level. But Uchiha instantly knew what he was facing. It was Uchiha Itachi who opened the kaleidoscope writing wheel. It was the root organization of the Danzo leadership. And even Uchiha suddenly looked in the direction of the Hokage building. He quickly retracted his gaze. You can't waste an ounce of time. Uchiha Setsuna started his own training. Big drops of sweat fell down, all of Uchiha Setsuna's clothes were wet, and his body was constantly steaming. Noon. Brother Shana. A little girl ran into the woods. She was young and wore a pair of ponytails. As the little girl ran, the pair of ponytails jumped and jumped, giving people a very cute feeling. Sajiri. Uchiha stopped training in an instant. Brother Shana, I'm here to bring you a bento. Uchiha Sajiri held up the bento box in her hand. Just at this time, Uchiha Sajiri seemed to have stumbled upon something, and her entire body leaned forward involuntarily, and she was about to fall. Uchiha's figure flashed in an instant, and he came to Uchiha Sajiri before he fell. One hand catches the bento box. One hand supported Uchiha Sajiri. Brother Shana, thank you. Uchiha rubbed Uchiha Sajiri's head for a moment, but did not speak. He sat down on the stone next to him. When you open the lunch box, the aroma of the food comes out to your nostrils. Uchiha's stomach suddenly rang. Sajiri, have you eaten? Have eaten. Uchiha nodded instantly and said, then I'll start. At the entrance, Uchiha instantly judged that this bento was not made by his grandfather, but by Uchiha Sajiri's mother. The taste of the dishes made by the two was obviously different. It's not that Uchiha Setsuna doesn't like his grandfather's cooking. However, the cooking made by Uchiha Sajiri's mother is indeed much better than that of ordinary people. Even the most popular shops in Konoha Commercial Street may not be able to compare. Yu reading www.yuyugonshu.com. Uchiha Sagiri's mother is also a very good person and often makes lunches for Uchiha Setsuna. The two have a good relationship. Uchiha Sagiri sat beside Uchiha Setsuna, resting her chin with both hands, looking at Uchiha Setsuna. Brother Shana, is it delicious? It's delicious. Aunt Riko's craftsmanship is as good as ever. Brother likes it. Uchiha Sagiri paused and asked. Brother Shana, are you going to go to the ninja school in a few days? In that case, wouldn't the chance for me to meet you, Brother Shana, would be much less. I'm going to the ninja school, but it's not that I don't want to go home. You can still come to me, Sagiri. But after coming back from get out of class, you must be very tired, Brother Shana. You need to rest. I can't disturb you, Brother Shana. Uchiha Sagiri sighed. If only I were older, I could go to the ninja school with you, Brother Shana, and go home together, but I still have 2 years to go. I really want to grow up quickly. Hearing Uchiha Sagiri's words, Uchiha was silent for a moment. Uchiha Sagiri has no idea what will happen in a year, and is still full of longing for the future. But in fact, Uchiha Sagiri has no future. I didn't even have the chance to enter the ninja school. 1 year later, on the night of the genocide, Uchiha Sagiri will also die at the hands of Uchiha Itachi. Uchiha looked at Uchiha Sagiri in an instant, very distressed. She is clearly such a cute little girl, her life has just begun, and she has done nothing wrong. But it will usher in such a fate. This is really cruel and unfair. At the same time, Uchiha Setsuna hated Uchiha Itachi and those who participated in the night of the genocide even more. Itachi Uchiha, how did you manage to do it? You are a beast. Uchiha retracted his gaze in an instant. But this is the fate of the original Uchiha Sagiri. Now, I have a life simulator. Everything has a chance to change. Uchiha Sagiri saw Uchiha's sudden silence, and couldn't help asking, Brother Shana, what's wrong? Nothing. Uchiha suddenly forced a smile. Sagiri, I'm going to continue training, do you want to go back first? No, I'm here to watch Brother Shana train with you. Then pay attention to safety and don't get too close to me. It is good. Time passed little by little. Uchiha Sagiri looked very seriously. Brother Shana worked hard and will definitely become a very powerful ninja in the future. Sagiri, you can't fall behind. Must work hard. Gradually, the sky darkened. Uchiha stopped training in an instant. Sagiri, let's go back. It is good. Uchiha Sagiri jumped off the stone, trotted in front of Uchiha Setsuna, and stuffed his hand into Uchiha Setsun's palm. Even if it was all sweat, he didn't dislike it at all. After reaching the door of the two families, Uchiha was the one who let go of Uchiha Sagiri's hand. Brother Shana, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Uchiha pushed open the courtyard door in an instant. Grandpa, I'm back. What do you want to eat tonight? Grandpa, you decide, I'll take a bath first. It is good. Uchiha immersed his entire body in the water in an instant. The fatigue of his whole body seemed to be dispelled away at this moment, and Uchiha closed his eyes in an instant. Dinner time. Insane, you're going to the ninja school the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to invite the next door grandma's house and Xiao Sagiri's house to visit our house. What do you think? They have taken good care of us these past few years. Uchiha Huoyan said. Over the years, Uchiha Huoyan and Uchiha Setsuna have indeed received a lot of care. One old and one young. Uchiha Huoyan was a ninja in the early years, but he was seriously injured on the battlefield and became disabled, so it was not very convenient to move. Uchiha is young again. The grandmother and children next door are still there. And Xiao Sagiri's father died early, but left a large inheritance to the family. The situation of the two families is much better than that of the Uchiha Setsuna family. So it helped a lot. Grandpa, I think it's okay. They do take care of us a lot. Okay, then it's settled. Uchiha Huoyan said, tomorrow morning, I'll go buy ingredients, have a simple meal at noon, and invite them over in the evening. Grandpa, let me buy the ingredients. Uchiha Huoyan's disability is in his legs and feet, and it is not very convenient to move. How about your training? It's okay, all I'm doing now is physical training. If I go to buy ingredients, it's equivalent to some kind of physical training. Grandpa, let me go. Okay, then please. After eating dinner and packing up, Uchiha returned to his room in an instant. The whole day's training made Uchiha's body and spirit reach a very tired level. Soon fell asleep. It's daybreak. Uchiha woke up very early. Start the simulation. The general direction this time is to train hard. Furthermore, let me run away again while I'm in chaos. Now that my strength has improved a bit, maybe I can do it. The second life simulation made Uchiha realize that it was completely unrealistic to escape early. What Uchiha can do is to work harder in life simulation. To get more profit. At the age of 6, you entered the ninja school to study. Because of Uchiha's background, you were assigned to a good class. On your left is Hinata, and on your right is Yamanaka Ino. At 6 years and 1 month, you learned the three-body technique. 6 years and 2 months old, you got a ninjutsu scroll from your home and learned the art of the fire escape from the Phoenix Immortal Fire. At 6 years and 3 months, Naruto challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 4 months old, Yamanaka Ino confessed to you, but he didn't get a response from you, and was very disappointed. At 6 years and 5 months, Sasuke Uchiha took the initiative to find you and said that you were the second best genius in the class. He recognized you and planned to train with you to build Uchiha's glory together. But you are dismissive of Sasuke Uchiha, and you don't have time to pay attention to this little brat who doesn't know anything. 6 years and 6 months old, you got a ninjutsu scroll from your home and learned the art of fire escape dragon fire. 6 years and 7 months, you train hard. 6 years and 8 months, Sasuke Uchiha challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 9 months old, Hinata developed a strong curiosity about you. 6 years and 10 months old, you made some preparations for escaping from Konoha. 6 years and 11 months, you train hard. 7 years old, on the night of the genocide, you fled in the chaos, but Uchiha Itachi caught up, you died. This simulation is over. Yu reading www.yuyuganshu.com. Please select the income you want from the following 2 options. 1. Fire Escape Phoenix Immortal Fire Technique. 2. The thing you held in your hand before you died. Uchiha's eyes flickered. I still can't. I can't escape in advance, I can't escape in chaos, even if my strength has become stronger. In this life simulation, my strength has steadily reached the level of genin. Even among the genin, he can be regarded as a leader. But Uchiha Itachi is too strong. However, such a strong Uchiha Itachi is completely against the Uchiha clan. Instead, he killed Uchiha with his own hands. Uchiha Setsuna faced 2 options and made a choice. I choose 1. As before, Uchiha Setsuna was unable to determine what was in the second option, and could only speculate that he who died in Uchiha Itachi's hands probably didn't hold anything. A burst of information poured into Uchiha's mind. In an instant, Uchiha mastered the technique of escaping fire from the phoenix and reached the proficiency level. After changing his clothes, Uchiha walked out of the room in an instant. Grandpa, good morning. Good morning. Grandpa, I'm going to buy ingredients now, what should I buy? I'll give you this list, and I've written down the price. Maybe they'll ask you a high price because you're a child. Okay, Grandpa, I'll pay attention. Uchiha walked out of the courtyard in an instant. Grandpa, then I'm leaving. Soon Uchiha came to the market in an instant. Konoha's market. There is also a market unique to Uchiha in the Uchiha station. But it is relatively small and has limited things. Uchiha needs to go to Konoha's market to buy ingredients that are not available in Uchiha station, and then go back to the market in Uchiha station to buy. When Uchiha walked out of Uchiha station in an instant, he immediately felt a strange gaze falling on him. Like a needle prick. It is clear that Uchiha is one of the two major families who founded Konoha. But now in the eyes of these villagers, the Uchiha family seems like some sinner. Countless people dislike and resist the Uchiha family. 1 year later, the entire clan will be exterminated. It's an ironic thing. Uchiha walked his own way in an instant, and didn't pay much attention to the people next to him. He went to the store, bought ingredients, didn't do extra things, and didn't talk to anyone outside. But Uchiha couldn't help thinking of a person in an instant. Uzumaki Naruto. The sight that Naruto suffered in the village was probably worse than what Uchiha suffered now. But his actual identity is the son of the 4th Hokage. It's still a well-deserved Hokage type. Entering the station, those strange sights disappeared. Uchiha returned home in an instant. "Grandpa, I'm back. Have you bought all the ingredients?" "I bought them all." "Okay, you can put it in the kitchen. Leave the rest to Grandpa." "Grandpa, I'm here to help too." "No, go to training, I'm enough by myself." "But..." "Nothing to worry about, let's go to training." "It is good." After training in the morning, he went home and had a simple meal. After training in the afternoon until the evening, Uchiha returned home in an instant, took a shower, changed his clothes, and went to the opposite yard first. "Sajiri, are you at home?" "Brother Shana." Uchiha Sajiri ran out the first time she heard Uchiha's voice. In an instant. Behind Uchiha Sajiri is Uchiha Sajiri's mother, Uchiha Riko, a very beautiful and gentle woman, a typical wife and mother. "Aunt Riko." Uchiha said, "Grandpa has almost prepared dinner. You can go there now. I'll invite the grandma next door. I'll come over later." "Brother Shana, I'm with you." Uchiha Sajiri shoved his small hand into Uchiha's hand again. Uchiha Riko showed a smile. "It is good." Uchiha Setsuna and Uchiha Sajiri came to the next door again. "Grandma." An old lady opened the door. In an instant, "Sajiri, you are here." "Well, Grandma, Grandpa has almost prepared dinner, let's go now." "Well." The old lady said, took out some candy from her pocket and handed it to Uchiha Setsuna and Uchiha Sajiri. "Eating candies." "Thank you Grandma." Uchiha Setsuna held Uchiha Sajiri's hand, and the old lady followed behind. A group of 3 walked towards the gate of the courtyard of Uchiha Satana's house. After a few steps, it was already next door. A figure appeared not far behind the 3 of them. Looking at the backs of the 3 of Uchiha, he was a little distracted for a while. Uchiha noticed it instantly and glanced back. In an instant, the mood became worse. Uchiha Itaki. For Uchiha Itaki, Uchiha didn't like the slightest moment. No matter what reason Uchiha Itaki had, most of the Uchiha family were killed by Uchiha himself. A child like Uchiha Sajiri. A housewife like Uchiha Riko. An elderly man like Uchiha Hoyan. 1. Uchiha Itaki didn't let it go. Uchiha Setsuna is even in the life simulator and has been killed twice by Uchiha Itaki. "Eat vegetables, eat vegetables." Uchiha Hoyan greeted him. "Thank you for taking care of me and Shana over the years. I really appreciate you." "Nothing, Huo Yan, you are too polite." The old lady said, "We all help each other. Senina is a very obedient child, and he will definitely become a very powerful ninja in the future. There are many people around the table. It is not a family, but it is more like a family. How is it different from the ordinary people outside?" Uchiha suddenly clenched his fists. "Why do you say that the Uchiha family is inherently evil? Who among these people deserves to die? Uchiha Riko raised the cup. In an instant, you will enter the ninja school tomorrow, study hard, and wish you a bright future. Thank you, Aunt Riko. Uchiha Setsuna replaces wine with water. Brother Shana, I respect you too. Thank you, Xiao Sajiri. The next day, Uchiha woke up very early. Now Uchiha Setsuna has set the time for his life simulation to be in the morning. After the life simulation is completed, start a new day. After all, no matter the length of time in the life simulation, in the real world, it is only a moment. Start the simulation. The general direction this time is still to train hard, and Kanshu www.uuganshu.com will become stronger. Strive to get more profit. At the age of 6, you entered the ninja school to study. Because of Uchiha's background, you were assigned to a good class. On your left is Hinata, and on your right is Yamanaka Ino. At 6 years and 1 month, you learned the 3-body technique. 6 years and 2 months old, you got a ninjutsu scroll from your home and learned the art of fire escape dragon fire. At 6 years and 3 months, Naruto challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 4 months old, Yamanaka Ino confessed to you, but he didn't get a response from you, and was very disappointed. At 6 years and 5 months, Sasuke Uchiha took the initiative to find you and said that you were the second best genius in the class. He recognized you and planned to train with you to build Uchiha's glory together. But you are dismissive of Sasuke Uchiha, and you don't have time to pay attention to this little brat who doesn't know anything. 6 years and 6 months, you train hard. 6 years and 7 months, you train hard. 6 years and 8 months, Sasuke Uchiha challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 9 months old, Hinata developed a strong curiosity about you. 6 years and 10 months, you train hard. 6 years and 11 months, you train hard. 7 years old, the night of the genocide, you witnessed Uchiha fire, Uchiha Sajiri, Uchiha Riko killed by Uchiha Itachi, you opened the shaker, you were discovered by Uchiha Itachi, you died. This simulation is over. Please select the income you want from the following 2 options. 1. Single hook jade writing wheel I. 2. The thing you held in your hand before you died. I choose 1. Next moment. Uchiha instantly felt a surge of energy appearing in his body, and the energy rushed upwards. It didn't stop until it came to his own eyes. The intense stimulation made Uchiha suddenly take a breath of cold air. But Uchiha was not surprised but delighted for a moment. Get out of bed and turn to look at the mirror on the table. Half of Uchiha's face appeared in the mirror. Above the 2 eyes, Shanguyu slowly turned. Writing round eyes. For the Uchiha family, the writing wheel is extremely important. This is the bloodline limit that belongs to the Uchiha family alone. Uchiha with a shackle eye and Uchiha without a shackle eye are 2 completely different concepts. The dynamic vision is much stronger than that of ordinary people, and the super illusion can only be used by using the wheel eye. The stronger dynamic observation ability brings higher learning efficiency. Uchiha suddenly thought of a person. Kakashi. The reason why Kakashi is called a copy ninja is because Kakashi copies the enemy's ninjutsu with the super dynamic vision of the wheel eye, and then uses this ninjutsu at a faster not speed. Not only can it cancel out the opponent's ninjutsu. Moreover, this fighting method will make the opponent feel disgusting. Having a writing wheel, my strength will be stronger. Next time in the life simulator, I will also get more benefits. Uchiha has already made a rough plan for the use of life simulators in his heart. The long-term goal is to prevent the night of extermination, or to protect the people close to him from that disaster. In order to achieve this goal, Uchiha Setsuna must have sufficient strength. The strength is divided into 2 parts. One is chakra. One is ninjutsu. Uchiha Setsuna decided to focus on acquiring ninjutsu in the early life simulation. After you have accumulated enough ninjutsu skills, you still have to try to escape from Konoha. Uchiha Setsuna had to do this. Just ninjutsu alone cannot increase Uchiha Setsuna's strength to a level where he can compete with Uchiha Itachi. A year is too little. Uchiha Setsuna can at most raise his chakra from the subninth level to the Chunin level, and then obtain the chakra benefit of the Chunin level in the options of the life simulator. But that's all. It is basically impossible to upgrade a Chunin level chakra to a Jonin level within a year. Without escaping from Konoha, Uchiha Setsuna will never be able to obtain the chakra of the Jonin level from the life simulator. Then it was impossible to stop the night of extermination. Now what I have is the chakra of the subnin level, the fireball technique of Huo Dunhao, the fire technique of Huo Dunfan and Zion Huo, and Uchiha's blood follower limit, riding wheel I. Comprehensive strength, let's endure. Uchiha walked out of the room in an instant. In an instant, I'm ready for breakfast, and after breakfast, I'll take you to the ninja school. Grandpa, no need. Uchiha said, I can go by myself. Grandpa, you are at home. I have grown up. I can do these things myself. After all, your legs and feet are not very convenient. Do you know the process at that moment? Don't worry, Grandpa, besides me, there are other people in Uchiha who will go to the ninja school. I can follow them, there will be no problem. Uchiha Setsuna convinced Uchiha Huoyan. Uchiha is based on the edge of Konoha village, and the distance from the ninja school is not too short. For Uchiha Huoyan, who has problems with his legs and feet, this is a difficult journey. And Uchiha Huoyan thought of a question. That is, he is a disabled old man. He didn't really want Uchiha Setsuna's classmates to know that Uchiha Setsuna had such a grandfather, for fear that Uchiha Setsuna would lose face. Otherwise, Uchiha Huoyan would definitely insist on sending it. No matter how difficult this journey is for Uchiha Fire will persevere. Finish breakfast. Grandpa, I'm going out. Okay, pay attention to safety. Walking out of the gate of the courtyard, there was a small head sticking out from the opposite side, it was Uchiha Sajiri. Brother Shana, come on. Uchiha Sajiri raised her small fist. Thanks. Uchiha instantly showed a smile, waved at Uchiha Sajiri, and then walked towards the exit of Uchiha Station. The closer you got to the exit, the more pedestrians there were. There are a lot of people in the Uchiha clan, so even Uchiha who entered the ninja school at the same time this year, the number has reached more than a dozen. Uchiha Setsuna is one of them. Among them, Sasuke Uchiha is the one who has attracted much attention. The patriarch of the Uchiha clan, the second son of Uchiha Fuyak. The genius of the Uchiha clan, the younger brother of Uchiha Itachi. Sasuke Uchiha was born with countless brilliance. Countless people's eyes will fall on Sasuke Uchiha, and they will pay attention to it and look forward to it. They believe that Sasuke Uchiha's future must be unlimited. But for Uchiha Sasuke, Uchiha didn't like it in an instant. It's not that Sasuke Uchiha did anything wrong. But Uchiha Sasuke is Uchiha Itachi's younger brother. This alone makes Uchiha Sasuke unable to like Uchiha. And Uchiha Fuyak, Yu reading www.yuyuganshu.com is not a qualified patriarch in Uchiha's eyes. In the face of Uchiha Itachi's genocide, he, who also has a kaleidoscope riding wheel eye, even took measures of non-resistance and directly allowed Uchiha Itachi to genocide Uchiha. If the Uchiha clan resists, at least Sasuke Uchiha will not be the only Uchiha left. Even the Vortex clan, which was also exterminated, still has a lot of bloodlines outside. Tsunade, Naruto, Nagato, Kaolin. These people all have the blood of the Vortex family flowing. Sasuke Uchiha kept looking around. But he didn't see the figure he expected, and there was a disappointed expression on his face. Uchiha Setsuna knew what Sasuke Uchiha was expecting. But Uchiha knows even more that if nothing happens, in a year's time, the person Sasuke Uchiha looks forward to the most will be the person he hates the most. Uchiha Setsuna and everyone came to the gate of the ninja school. Most new students are sent by their parents. But it is not without a person like Uchiha Setsuna. A figure saw Uchiha for an instant, and his eyes lit up. Because he, like Uchiha Setsuna, is also a person. Uchiha instantly noticed Naruto's gaze, and nodded slightly at Naruto. Before going to the Konoha market to buy ingredients, when those strange eyes fell on Uchiha Setsuna, it reminded Uchiha Setsuna of Naruto, and felt a little sympathy for Naruto. Naruto's experience is actually somewhat similar to Uchiha. They are all from families that have made great contributions to Konoha. Now they are discriminated against by Konoha. A ninja came to the gate of the ninja school and looked at the many young ninjas and their parents who were waiting for admission. "Hello everyone, this is the ninja teacher this time. My name is Irika Uno. Parents, please stop here. The freshmen who read their names, come to me. Uchiha Suzuki, Yamanaka Ino, Hinata, Inyazuki. Irika read out the names one by one. Uchiha instant. Uchiha stepped forward in an instant, came to Irika, and stood with many other freshmen. Until Irika finished reading the list. "Okay, this is the whole new life this time." Irika said, "Parents, please go back. I'm going to take the freshmen to the classroom now. Classmates, follow me." In the crowd, Uchiha's performance was mediocre and did not attract anyone's attention at all. In the life simulator, Uchiha Setsuna may do some other actions in order to get something. But in the real world, the principle that Uchiha Setsuna pursues is stability. When there is not enough strength to change the fate, Uchiha will not show the slightest abnormality. There are not many new students like Uchiha Setsuna. Most of the freshmen are very curious about the future life of the ninja school and about the future classmates. Naruto was a little nervous, but Naruto didn't want people to know that he was nervous, so he pretended to be like a hedgehog, for fear of being seen by others. Suzuki Uchiha was arrogant and did not look at anyone. Including Uchiha, the Uchiha. Now, in Suzuki Uchiha's eyes, there is only one person, and that is Itachi Uchiha. Suzuki Uchiha wants to be a genius like Uchiha Itachi. Yamanaka Ino and Harino Sakura stand together. The two are still friends and haven't fallen out yet. The most conspicuous among the crowd was actually not Suzuki Uchiha, but Koji Aki's Hima. Without him, Akimichi Koji's physique is much worse than other people of the same age. One person can handle several. Enter the classroom. Classmates. Irika came to the podium and said, "Please take your seats according to the seating chart. I'll give you a good introduction to your future study and life at ninja school in a moment. Everyone, take your seats first, be quiet, and you will be rewarded for doing well." When Irika said these words, the students immediately sat down in cooperation. Uchiha found his place in an instant. On the left is Hinata, on the right is Ino Yamanaka. The same as in the life simulator. This proves that after I have accumulated enough ninjutsu, illusion, and strength, I can make plans and try different plans in the life simulator. Which kind of plan is successful, I can copy it in the real world. This is the second usage of the life simulator. Hinata took the initiative to say hello to Uchiha Setsuna. "Hello, I'm Hinata, it's the first time we meet, please take care of me." Uchiha instant. Uchiha Setsuna just said his name and did not intend to communicate with Hinata. Hinata opened her mouth. For Uchiha Setsuna, Hinata is curious. Uchiha and Hinata are both Konoha's great ninja family. Moreover, the boundaries of the blood follower are all pupil techniques. One white eye, one riding wheel eye, is often used for comparison. Uchiha Setsuna's cold attitude made Hinata not dare to continue talking to Uchiha Setsuna. On the other side, Yamanaka Ino and Harino Sakura chatted in a low voice. "Ino, that Uchiha Suzuki is so handsome. When I see him, my heart beats faster. Do I like him?" Sakura asked. Is he handsome? Yamanaka Ino looked at Uchiha Suzuki, and then at Uchiha Setsuna next to him. For Uchiha Suzuki, Yamanaka Ino was not moved. But when he looked at Uchiha for an instant, Yamanaka Ino had a subtle feeling. Uchiha instantly sensed Yamanaka Ino's gaze, but didn't say anything. According to the content of the life simulator, Yamanaka Ino did not like Suzuki Uchiha, but fell in love with me, and even took the initiative to confess to me after a while. However, the Yamanaka clan will not stand on the side of the Uchiha clan. Even if we stand together, we can never stop the night of extermination. I can't even save myself. Irika coughed dryly. Students, be quiet. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Irika Ueno, a Chunin, and I am currently a teacher at the ninja school. From now on, you will be in charge of me. Whether it's on campus or off campus, you can tell me. I will do my best to help you. Let's introduce yourself and get to know your classmates. Who will come first? Naruto was the first to raise his hand. When Irika saw Naruto, a trace of unnaturalness flashed on his face, but he quickly returned to normal. Naruto is the demon fox, everyone in the village knows about it except Naruto. And Irika's parents, Yu reading www.yuyugonshu.com died in the Demon Fox Rebellion. My name is Naruto Uzumaki, and my dream is to become Hokage. Naruto's declaration immediately caused a burst of laughter in the class, and no one thought that Naruto could do well. Many people looked at Naruto with disdain. Some even sneered. I will definitely make it happen. Naruto snorted coldly. It's a good dream. Irika controlled the atmosphere in the classroom and said, I hope you will cheer. Sit down, next one. The students stood up one after another. My name is Suzuki Uchiha, and my dream is to revive the Uchiha family. My name is Haruno Sakura, and my dream is to become a powerful ninja. My name is Yamanaka Ino, and my dream is to open a flower shop. My name is Inyazuki, and my dream is to become a Hokage just like Naruto. My name is Uchiha Setsuna, and my dream is to become a real ninja. Uchiha Setsuna lied. Uchiha's real dream is to change the night of the genocide, so that he, his family, and those close to him can live, instead of being brutally killed. As for ninjas, Uchiha Setsuna doesn't care what ninjas are not ninjas. Introduce yourself, hand out textbooks, introduce school rules and regulations. The day went by like this. The get out of class bell rang. Classmates, after class, don't stay outside after class, go home directly, have a good rest at night, and come to school on time tomorrow morning. Remember, don't be late. Tomorrow you will officially learn the content of ninjas. The crowd swarmed out of the classroom. Back home. Brother Setsuna, how is ninja school? Is it fun? Uchiha Sajiri came over immediately. Wait 2 years for Sajiri and you'll know. Now that I've talked to you too much, you don't have a sense of expectation anymore. Uchiha rubbed Uchiha Sajiri's head in an instant and said. Uchiha Sajiri played in the yard for a while, and it was getting dark, so she reluctantly left and returned to her home. Brother Shana, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Uchiha looked at Uchiha Sajiri's back for a moment, and took a long time to look back. Sajiri, don't worry, I won't let you die on the night of extermination. I want you all to live a normal life. Uchiha Flame appeared next to Uchiha Mozuna. Sasan, how did you feel at ninja school? Is acceptable. Uchiha nodded instantly and said, Grandpa, don't worry, I'll definitely be fine at the ninja school. That's good. Uchiha Huoyan showed a smile. In an instant, you have indeed grown up. Very nice. I can rest assured. If Uchiha Huoyan said halfway through and did not continue, but Uchiha Setsuna could guess that Uchiha Huoyan remembered Uchiha Setsuna's parents again in this life. The son and daughter-in-law of Uchiha Huoyan. After dinner, Uchiha took a shower in an instant, returned to his room, and soon fell asleep. Early the next morning, Uchiha woke up in an instant. Start the simulation. At the age of 6, after entering the ninja school, you learned very quickly, showed a genius attitude, and got the attention of Irika and other students in the class. At 6 years and 1 month, you learned the three-body technique. At 6 years and 2 months, Naruto challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 3 months old, Inuyasha challenged you and was hanged and beaten by you. 6 years and 4 months old, Yamanaka Ino confessed to you, but he didn't get a response from you, and was very disappointed. 6 years and 5 months, you train hard. 6 years and 6 months, you train hard. 6 years and 7 months old, Hinata developed a strong curiosity about you. 6 years and 8 months, Sasuke Uchiha challenged you and was beaten by you. At 6 years and 9 months, you got the attention of the Uchiha family. 6 years and 10 months old, you met Uchiha Fugaku. After showing the skill of the Flaming Fireball, you got the scroll of the Flaming Dragon, and you learned the skill of the Flaming Dragon. 6 years and 11 months, you train hard. 7 years old, on the night of the extermination of the clan, you hid in the dark, and when Uchiha Itachi came out, you used the technique of the Flaming Dragon to give Uchiha Itachi a shot. You are dead. This simulation is over. Please select the income you want from the following 2 options. 1. The Art of the Great Fire Dragon. 2. The thing you held in your hand before you died. Uchiha opened his eyes in an instant. I choose 1. A burst of information poured into Uchiha's mind. Immediately, Uchiha has completely mastered the art of the fire escape and the fire dragon. 2 crank fire escapes and 1 brank fire escape. In terms of fire escape, I'm almost good enough. Getting more fire escapes doesn't mean much. The next step, what I need to obtain is illusion. Uchiha Setsuna looked in the direction of the ninja school. Illusion is very useful in some cases. Especially Uchiha's illusion. The illusion used by Sharingan is not at the same level as other illusions. Uihong became joinin with illusion. But in front of Uchiha Itachi, it's not enough to see. An illusion is only one aspect to Uchiha Itachi. There was a sound of footsteps outside. Sana, are you awake? Going to the ninja school. Okay, Grandpa, I'll be right there. After breakfast, Uchiha trotted quickly, taking the journey to the ninja school as training. There are 6 or 7 Uchihas of the same age. But only Uchiha Setsuna and Uchiha Sasuke are in the same class. Is that Uchiha moment? Sasuke Uchiha just wanted to say hello when he saw Uchiha. But Uchiha ran over immediately. Sasuke Uchiha opened his mouth and forcibly swallowed the words that had reached his mouth. Enter the classroom. In an instant, early. Yamanaka Ino took the initiative to say hello. Uchiha nodded instantly. Morning. Yamanaka Ino smiled. When Sakura saw Sasuke Uchiha appear, she couldn't take her eyes away. Yamanaka Ino looked at Sakura and shook his head. Sakura's eyes are not very good. Compared with Sasuke, it is obvious that Moment is a more attractive existence. There is a special temperament faintly on Momo's body. It's indescribable, but it gives a very comfortable feeling. Yamanaka Ino's face turned slightly red and became a little hot. Hinata and Hinata whispered hello to Uchiha. Morning, classmate Shana. Hinata's voice was very small, like a mosquito's chirping, only Uchiha who was sitting next to him could hear it. Yu reading www.yuyuganshu.com Morning. Uchiha sat upright in an instant. Hinata noticed the sweat on Uchiha's body, and was slightly taken aback. Have you started exercising before class in the morning? Good effort. After Uchiha Sasuke entered the classroom, he glanced in Uchiha's direction. Uchiha pretended not to see it for a moment. Sasuke Uchiha is arrogant and arrogant. When Uchiha Susanna showed such an attitude, Uchiha Sasuke suddenly no longer wanted to communicate with Uchiha Susanna. Originally, Sasuke Uchiha planned to make friends with Uchiha Setsuna. After all, it was Uchiha. But Uchiha has no intention of getting in touch with Uchiha Sasuke. This will be noticed by Uchiha Itachi. The starting point of the life simulator is the time when Uchiha Mozuna was in the real world. If it is said that Uchiha Setsuna was originally a simple difficulty in the life simulator, once Uchiha Itachi is concerned, it will become difficult. Iruka walked into the classroom. In the morning, there is a culture class. Most of the students were not interested, especially Naruto, who directly leaned on the table and slept soundly. Akimichi Koji was busy eating snacks. Nara Shikamaru kept getting distracted. Yamanaka Ino took out a mirror and joined Sakura. Together, the little ninjas yearned for ninja battles. Naturally, he would be more interested in combat. Taijutsu, ninja tools, ninjutsu. The same is true for Uchiha Setsuna, those cultural lessons are even more useless to Uchiha Setsuna. But in the afternoon, the students cheered up. Now I teach you how to extract chakra. Iruka said. The foundation of ninja is chakra, and it is because of chakra that the profession of ninja was born. Whether it's taijutsu, ninjutsu, or illusion, you all need to rely on chakra to perform. The students listened carefully. But not all. Because many students know it before they come to ninja school. Many students are from the ninja family, such as Sasuke Uchiha, Hinata, Ino Yamanaka, etc. Uchiha Setsuna pretended to listen carefully. Except for the white eyes of the Hinata clan, no one can see the situation of Uchiha Instant. Even if Uchiha Instant is from the Uchiha clan, it is a relatively ordinary Uchiha. Her parents died early, and she was brought up by her disabled grandfather. In the real world, Uchiha Setsuna didn't want to attract attention. Iruka-sensei, I feel it. A student raised his hand high, hoping to be praised. Iruka smiled. Well done. It is not difficult for them to enter the ninja school and extract chakra. Some people are faster, some people are slower. But slow will not go anywhere. There is chakra in the human body. Now all I do is extract it. Uchiha Setsuna chose an intermediate time point. Raised his hand, and after getting Iruka's confirmation, he put it down and didn't say anything more. Completely unremarkable. When Sasuke Uchiha saw this, he showed a disappointed expression. As a dignified Uchiha, why is he so slow? After class, Uchiha Setsuna went straight home. A figure came up from behind. Uchiha turned around in an instant, it was Sasuke Uchiha. Uchiha-san, wait a minute. As Uchiha, your progress is too slow. From today, you can train with me. You can ask me if you don't understand anything. We Uchiha must not fall behind others. Uchiha Setsuna. Do you need Sasuke Uchiha's guidance? A person who hasn't even mastered the fireballs of Huo Dunhao, who has already opened the writing wheel to guide himself, has learned 2 level fire ninjutsu, 1 level fire ninjutsu, the best in the genin? Uchiha didn't expect Sasuke Uchiha to have such an idea. If ordinary Uchiha got such an offer from Uchiha Sasuke, he would definitely be very happy. Whether it's for Uchiha's face or something else, Sasuke Uchiha does this with good intentions. But Uchiha couldn't agree. Isn't training with Sasuke Uchiha the equivalent of sending oneself to Itachi Uchiha? Uchiha was thinking of a suitable way to refuse. A way that won't attract Uchiha Itachi's attention. He hesitated for a moment. I'm sorry, I have something else to do when I go back. Sasuke Uchiha, you are the son of the head of the Uchiha clan, so you were born with good conditions, but not everyone has conditions like yours. I don't have that much time. What Uchiha was looking for was an excuse, but there was also the truth. After returning home, Uchiha Setsuna did often help Uchiha Huoyan. Uchiha Huoyan is old and disabled. Suzuki Uchiha was stunned for a moment. After Uchiha Suzuki came back to his senses, Uchiha had already left. When he got home, Suzuki Uchiha was still a little distracted. Suzuki, what's wrong? Uchiha Mikoto noticed that Uchiha Suzuki was in a wrong state. Suzuki Uchiha raised his head. I want to ask a question, mother, will our family's conditions be much better than other Uchihas? Don't some Uchiha's young ninjas even have enough training time? Uchiha Mikoto was silent for a while. Your classmate? Yes. Uchiha Mikoto nodded and said, it is certain that our family's conditions are better. After all, your father is the patriarch of the Uchiha clan and the person with the highest status in Uchiha. The situation of some Uchiha clansmen is indeed difficult. Suzuki Uchiha looked puzzled. But why is this happening? Isn't our Uchiha the strongest ninja family in Konoha? It's only in name. Uchiha Mikoto said, our Uchiha situation is not very good. We are based on the edge of the village. Our income industry has dropped significantly in recent years. It's still called Konoha's #1 ninja family, but it's just the name of the seniors. Halfway through speaking, Uchiha Mikoto stopped and shook her head. Really, what do I tell you about this? Suzuki, this is not something you should care about. Now you just need to study hard at the ninja school, and don't worry about anything else. These things are all about your father. Suzuki Uchiha's pupil shrank. After a long time, Suzuki Uchiha said, Mother, don't worry, my brother is so strong, I will work hard, we too will definitely restore the glory of Uchiha. Uchiha Mikoto smiled and rubbed Sasuke's head. Then I'm looking forward to your performance. Suzuki Uchiha nodded heavily. Uchiha pushed open the courtyard door in an instant. Grandpa, I'm back. How was your study today? Today, the teacher taught the method of extracting chakra, and I have successfully extracted the chakra. Yu reading www.yuyugonshu.com. Well. Uchiha Huoyan nodded and said, extract the chakra, and you will be a real ninja in an instant. Go wash your hands, I've already made dinner, you like it? It is good. After dinner, Uchiha came to the backyard to rest for a while, and then he did a brief training. He stopped when it got dark, washed up, and went back to his room. The next day, the simulation begins. At the age of 6, after entering the ninja school, you learned very quickly, showed a genius attitude, and got the attention of Irika and other students in the class. At 6 years and 1 month, you learned the 3-body technique. At 6 years and 2 months, Naruto challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 3 months old, Inuyasha challenged you and was hanged and beaten by you. 6 years and 4 months old, Yamanaka Ino confessed to you, but he didn't get a response from you, and was very disappointed. 6 years and 5 months, you train hard. 6 years and 6 months, you train hard. 6 years and 7 months old, Hinata developed a strong curiosity about you. 6 years and 8 months, Suzuki Uchiha challenged you and was beaten by you. At 6 years and 9 months, you got the attention of the Uchiha family. 6 years and 10 months old, you met Uchiha Fuyak, applied for the study of illusion, and you learned the trick of the fox. 6 years and 11 months, you train hard. 7 years old, on the night of the genocide, you hid in the dark, and when Uchiha Itaka came out, you used the fox mind trick on it, which was easily cracked by Uchiha Itaka. You are dead. This simulation is over. Please select the income you want from the following 2 options. 1. Fox's mind tricks. 2. The thing you held in your hand before you died. I choose 1. A burst of information entered Uchiha's mind. Immediately, Uchiha got up in an instant, changed his clothes, and walked out of the room. After breakfast, we headed to the ninja school. Grandpa, I'm going to school. Okay, pay attention to safety. Uchiha waved his hand instantly, and quickly disappeared from Uchiha Huoyan's sight. On the way, Uchiha met Suzuki Uchiha in an instant. Uchiha Setsuna still has no plans to say hello to Uchiha Suzuki. Suzuki Uchiha looked at Uchiha's back, opened his mouth, but in the end he didn't speak. Maybe Uchiha actually has resentment towards me. As Uchiha, I can be carefree and focus all my energy on ninja training, but he can't. It's really not fair. But Suzuki Uchiha clenched his fists. I believe that will change. With the efforts of my brother and I, the glory of the Uchiha family will be restored, and the entire Uchiha will be restored to prosperity, and everyone can live a carefree life. This is my dream. Enter the classroom. In an instant, early. Yamanaka Ino and Hinata still took the initiative to say hello to Uchiha Setsuna. But the difference is that Yamanaka Ino's voice is much louder. Hinata's voice was so low that only Uchiha Setsuna could hear it. Sakura's gaze went back and forth between Yamanaka Ino and Uchiha Setsuna. Ino. Sakura moved closer to Yamanaka Ino and lowered her voice. The two whispered. From time to time, he glanced in the direction where Uchiha Momo was. Uchiha Setsuna could probably guess what they were talking about. In the life simulator, Yamanaka Ino confessed to himself every time. Therefore, Yamanaka Ino fell in love with himself. It must be a very early thing. Uchiha couldn't help but complained in his heart. People in this world are indeed very precocious. At such an age, I think about such things. Uchiha Setsuna is not disgusted by Yamanaka Ino's liking, but Uchiha Setsuna is unlikely to respond to Yamanaka Ino. The night of the genocide was like a big mountain, and it weighed heavily on Uchiha Setsuna. In the morning, it is still a culture class, and in the afternoon, it is still a chakra extraction. Uchiha's disguise is very good. No one noticed Uchiha Susanna, just regarded Uchiha Susanna as a mediocre Uchiha. More attention paid to Uchiha, all fell on Uchiha Suzuki. End of the day. Uchiha went home in an instant, finished dinner, rested, and waited until the next morning. The simulation begins. At the age of 6, after entering the ninja school, you learned very quickly, showed a genius attitude, and got everyone's attention. At 6 years and 1 month, you learned the 3-body technique. At 6 years and 2 months, Naruto challenged you and was beaten by you. 6 years and 3 months old, Inuyasha challenged you and was hanged and beaten by you. 6 years and 4 months old, Yamanaka Ino confessed to you, but he didn't get a response from you, and was very disappointed. 6 years and 5 months, you train hard. 6 years and 6 months, you train hard. 6 years and 7 months old, Hinata developed a strong curiosity about you. 6 years and 8 months, Suzuki Uchiha challenged you and was beaten by you. At 6 years and 9 months, you got the attention of the Uchiha family. 6 years and 10 months old, you met Uchiha Fuyak, applied for the study of illusion, and you learned the art of seeing Naraku. 6 years and 11 months, you train hard. 7 years old, on the night of the extermination of the family, you hid in the dark, and when Uchiha Itaka came out, you used the technique of Narakuma on it, which was easily cracked by Uchiha Itaka. You are dead. This simulation is over. Please select the income you want from the following 2 options. 1. The art of seeing Naraku. 2. The thing you held in your hand before you died. I choose 1. A burst of information flooded in. Uchiha suddenly calculated in his heart. Now what I have is a chakra of the lower ninja level, 2 crank fire escapes, 1 brank fire escape, and 2 drank illusions. There are 2 ways to obtain more powerful illusions. One is obtained from Konoha, such as learning from Uchiha. Uihong's illusion skills are very good, and he was promoted to joinin by virtue of this. The second one is to show the Uchiha clan that I have opened the Sharingan, and then get the exclusive illusion of Sharingan from Uchiha Fuyu, which will be stronger than ordinary illusions. Uchiha thought for a while in his heart. Since you are in a life simulator, you don't need to worry about anything. Directly expose the fact that the eyes are opened. Sharingan's exclusive illusion is indeed much stronger than ordinary illusions. After I learn the exclusive illusion of Sharingan, I can try to escape Konoha again in the life simulator. Come to the ninja school. Today's class has been changed a bit. It was changed to a physical training class in the morning, and a cultural class in the afternoon. Irika brought everyone to the training ground. UU reading www.uuganshu.com. Students, this morning's goal is to do 4 1,000 meter long distance runs, 10 100 meter turnaround runs, and 100 push-ups and pull-ups. After completing these, you can go to rest. Irika's voice fell, and some students' faces suddenly turned bitter. Not all students like physical training. Okay, let's start. Irika urged. The first one to finish will be rewarded. This has aroused the competitiveness of many students. Uchiha ran in the middle in an instant, neither behind nor ahead. Does not attract any attention at all. For the first time, Naruto rushed to the front. Possessing the bloodline of the Uzumaki clan and the power of the Nine Tails, Naruto can be regarded as a physical monster. Inazukaya and Naruto are rugged side by side. As an Inazuka clan, Inazukaya often trains with ninja dogs. If his physical fitness is not good, he cannot do it at all. Nara Shikamaru fell at the end of the line. It's not that Nara Shikamaru is physically weak. Among these people, Nara Shikamaru is not the least physically fit. Nara Shikamaru just simply doesn't want to run. But soon, Sasuke Uchiha surpassed Naruto and Inazuka. In terms of speed, Sasuke Uchiha doesn't want to lag behind. Moreover, this is not a very strong distance. Sasuke is definitely stronger than Naruto, unless the distance is increased dozens of times, then Naruto may rely on physical strength to surpass Sasuke. Uchiha glanced at him for a moment, then retracted his gaze. Fortunately, people in this world can't practice badly. Otherwise, at this intensity, I don't know how many people will become disabled because of training.